Hello everyone, this is Yum Yum Scrappers, and I wanted to talk about two things that's happening on my Silhouette Cameo. One is that there was a glitch with my Silhouette Cameo uploading the new version file. And what I mean by the new version is that I already have version 3, but the upgrade version that's supposed to fix some of the bugs that were in version 3. And then 2, the bug there that is occurring, or the bug that they have, I don't know if it was purposely done, but to me it's a bug when it comes to saving files. So this is what I have figured out thus far. I opened up my Silhouette studio, and I went to help, and I went to update my version, and it stated that I didn't have an update, which I knew that wasn't true, that there was a new update out. So I did have to go to their website, and in doing that I did uploaded the new file, and I of course got this little file thing that came up, and I did transfer the Silhouette Studio to my, as you see right here, to my applications folder. And once I did that, I closed everything out and I reopened my Silhouette Studio, and the same version was on there. It did not update to the new version. So what I ended up doing was open up my applications folder right here, and I went all the way down, and I realized there is a Silhouette Studio 2 and a Silhouette Studio 1. And what I'm going to end up having to do was figure out which one I had. And once I figured that out, I took it and I put the icon down here. And then I closed this out. And I opened up my icon. And once I did that, once I opened it up, if you go under Silhouette About, you will see that the new version did show up 3.1.4.7. That did show up. So that is the correct one. My new issue would have been is saving. So let's go to saving. So let's say we want to do a file. I'm gonna do Molly, and I'm removing the background. So let's hit select traits. That did, and I'm going to take off my high pass, bring up my threshold. I'm going to hit trace and detach, remove the background. Aha! So this is the file I want to save. So what I wanted to do was just save it like we normally did. Well, that did not happen. It was not there. We cannot save it like we used to. So what we have to do is go to File, go to Save As, go to Save to Library. Well, what ends up happening is that this little thing comes up. However, what comes up is files I've already saved. It is not a new file. And so I closed it out thinking there was a glitch. And I went back to File, and I went to Save As again, and I went to Library. And once again, it comes up with another, file that I've already saved. And you cannot just erase it and try to type in the new name, because what ended up happening is that you're just saving the title on top of your old file. It doesn't actually save your new file. So I closed it out, and what I ended up doing is going to File, go to Save, and then put in the name and saving it to my desktop. Well, I'm going to save it to my documents. But for today, we're going to save it to our desktop. And then once we do that, we hit OK. It does show up, and here it is. So I'm going to close this folder out just so you guys can see that it does show up. And I'm going to go to File, because if I drag this in here, as you notice, it doesn't actually show that that is the file. So I'm going to close that out, and I'm going to go to File, Open, and I'm going to hit Molly Bubble Guppies, and at the bottom, as you see, I'll have the Molly Bubble Guppies, and I'm going to close. Oh, I'm going to leave that open and see what happens. So now we have that. Now, I was thinking that I could save it now at this point to my library. So I go to File, I went to Save As, and I went back to my library. And once again, this came up. And so I decided, well, let me close out the other file that's open at the bottom, and just keep Molly. So I went back to File, I hit Save, and I went to Library, and once again, this showed up with a different title and a different file name. So as you can see, it does not work at all. This is blank, and it comes up, but what I realize is that it doesn't save to my actual library. So I'm going to put Molly in all caps so I can find it, and I'm going to hit OK, because there's nowhere it says, anywhere does it say, oh, save this or save that. It just says Edit Properties, it says File Name, and that's it. And I'm going to put Close. And I'm going to look in my properties, and as you see, there is no Molly. So it does not save to your Silhouette library. So when you want to save, you must save it to your hard drive, or you must save it to an external drive, or you can save it to your desktop, or you can save it to your Documents folder. But you cannot save it to the Silhouette Studio library. I know people are going to be very upset with this. I'm hoping Silhouette America will fix this glitch as soon as possible, and we'll be able to rectify the issues that's happening. Alright ladies, that's pretty much it. Those are the two things I wanted to show you guys that I found so far. However, I will do another video on all the icons that has been moved around and everything else. Alright, thanks. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Hola, soy Gabriela de Brildor. Hoy te voy a mostrar un nuevo accesorio para los plotters de corte Silhouette, el portarrollos, compatible con los plotters Cameo, Portrait y SD. Este soporte te permite colocar rollos de vinilo de varias dimensiones, ya que los topes laterales se ajustan al ancho del material, que puede tener como medida máxima 32 centímetros. Si usas plotters de la marca Silhouette, sabrás que aunque se puede cortar vinilo fácilmente sin la manta de arrastre, muchas veces puede ocurrir que el vinilo se desplace y nos eche a perder nuestro trabajo, desperdiciando tiempo y material. Pero con este portarrollos ese problema queda solucionado. Es muy fácil de colocar. Simplemente hay que alinear los soportes de la base del plotter con los agujeros. Dependiendo del modelo de tu plotter, estos agujeros vienen indicados. En el caso de los plotters Cameo o SD, deberás rotar el adaptador blanco. Ahora simplemente queda encajarlos y listo. Colocar el rollo es muy simple. Ponlo sobre los rodillos inferiores, ajústalo, pasa el vinilo por debajo de la guía y cárgalo al plotter. Incluye una cuchilla para el corte recto del vinilo. Y si quieres comprar rollos de vinilo para estos plotters, en Brildor ofrecemos el servicio de corte para rollos de todo tipo de vinilos, transportadoras, bobinas de papel, etc. Con ello podrás comprar en formatos grandes y ahorrar mucho dinero. Para pedir este servicio, entra a nuestra tienda online y en cualquiera de los submenús de vinilos busca Servicio de corte para rollos. En el cuadro de descripción de corte indica qué rollo quieres cortar y cuál sería el ancho de cada corte, que puede ser como mínimo de 10 centímetros. Y después en el carrito pone el número de cortes a realizar. Por ejemplo, si queremos cortar un rollo de vinilo de 62 centímetros de ancho en 2, especificamos: vinilo de rotulación, rollo 61 centímetros por 25 metros, rosa, 31 más 31 si queremos que sean 2 rollos iguales. Después en cantidad ponemos 1, añadimos al carrito y listo. Ten en cuenta que la disponibilidad de este servicio es a partir de la fecha de entrega que se indica en el producto a cortar. Encuentra todos los productos de este vídeo en los enlaces que aparecen en pantalla. Danos un me gusta y suscríbete a nuestro canal.